Thank you so much for stopping in. This is the transmission I have for you today. I'm thinking about calling it near death. You'll see why. Before I start, you know what? I wanted to remind you that I am a conscious trance channeler through automatic writing. And when I receive the messages from my universal sources, my guides, my angels, universal energy, and then I read, I write what I'm given, and then I read the messages to you. So what I'm doing is I'm reading the transmissions that I receive from my sources through automatic writing. So this is the transmission I have for you today. Many who hear our messages are feeling the strains of the physical experience, that of a soul energy existing in the confinement of a physical body. This is not your first time as physical, yet now the strain that you experience, that you have experienced as other lives at other times, are making you conclude that you don't want to do this anymore. You do not want to go back to a physical earth realm entity after you pass from this current life. We say to you who feel this way or make such comment that you are on the earth realm and it is transitioning out of dominance. You will come to realize in your current physical state that the soul wisdom you carry will be the way the earth realm humanity exists once you are out of the dominance era. Yes, this takes much time, many physical living times. Yet the gratitude that you experience during the review of your life after passing shows you how important your living through the ups and downs, the rough times, the funneling, the stacking was from a soul wisdom point of view. Yes, we know you are weary in your life power energetics. This stage of the transition of ages requires exertion specific to the task at hand. The task at hand is the turbulent energy that exists in the earth realm during an entry into a transition of ages. Some who hear our messages selected the current transition stage, fully knowing the challenges that would lay ahead once you went into physical form. Yet now that the tightening of the funnel is coming to be, you seem to not like being upon the earth realm and have decided to not stay or not ever go back. Set your emotions at ease, for there is relief coming. You know this. You are experiencing an irrational conscious behavior. Your higher self, your subconscious, can give you solace and peace if you allow your soul wisdom to surface into your conscious beingness. Then you will realize how dynamic a time the current transition of age stage is. It is not for the faint of heart. Your willingness to physically live at this time gains you soul wisdom of extraordinary measure, and that cannot be obtained in any other stage, because the challenge for physical being at the current stage are immense and it requires the individual soul to fully immerse in dominance chaos. In this life you are leading, you are gaining soul wisdom that you have waited for and have lived many lives waiting for this transition in order to finally gain immersion of dominance chaos. You have prepared many lifetimes for this current lifetime. It is tremendously difficult, yet to give up and not want to do this anymore is, in essence, leaving much wisdom upon the table. You will want to experience it now or in a future life. Giving up now and waiting for the next time is eons of waiting. Reconsider your words. Yes, it does take courage. Yes, it does take determination. Yes, it is challenging. Yes, you have free will. We gently remind you chose this time for additional soul wisdom. Do not squander what you have already accomplished. You will review this time that you live as exemplary advancement of your soul growth wisdom, along with the advancement of vibrational resonance of Earth humanity. This leads to allowance of the biologic changes that are to come. Without going through the current time in life, it becomes more challenging to transition to the transitions that are in progress. Crystalline transition and resonance. You have given yourself a timely opportunity at this time right now. Attempt to embrace it, see the potential growth of soul and the soul wisdom you wanted to gain. Although you are feeling the strain of the current environment energetics, you chose this stage for growth. Your soul wisdom is developing now. That's where it ends. So if you are thinking that you just don't ever want to do this again, keep in mind that you have come and spent a long, many lifetimes to get to this particular time in the transition of eras. So, and it is a huge opportunity. By living right now, we have given ourselves a huge opportunity to expand our soul wisdom. There's so many points to our lives that sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget that, it's just tough. It's just tiring. They said weary. You get like, geez. But this is our time to fully immerse ourselves in the dominance chaos. And as ridiculous as that sounds, we're doing pretty good. We're taking one step at a time. We're keeping our confidence up. We're seeing ourselves as what we are. We're seeing the reveals of what has been happening and what is happening. And this doesn't happen very often. So they're telling us, don't give up. You've put way too much. You've put way too much effort into getting to this point. So don't give up. And the reason that you did pick this time is to fully gain immersion of dominance chaos. You will never have to ever, in any more lifetimes, ever again, you will never have to go through this stage, the age of dominance to harmony eras. You will never have to go through this intense time ever again, because you have that soul wisdom and you will never have to do it again. So if you're thinking, I'm never coming back here again, you decide. You have free will, but you've come a long way. So don't give it up yet because of the toughness. Don't give it up because of the toughness, because the toughness is giving you the wisdom that you will carry with you. And the difficulties you share energetically with other entities that are off Earth, that are in many other universes, in many other galaxies, in many other planets. They're learning through you. You're the brave one, or you're the one lucky enough to be able to stand on this Earth realm and lucky enough to go through this. We don't see it that way, but when you do your life review, after you pass from this life, and you're looking back at your life review, when you're looking back at your life review, it's spectacular. Many entities have learned so much from everything that you have gone through. When you look at it from that perspective, it changes a lot. So don't give up. Don't give up. It's just a matter of time that we have to go through, and we don't need to get wrapped up in the swirling of the energies, of the emotions, of the chaos, of the manipulations. We don't have to get wrapped up in that. We do sometimes, just naturally, because we're human. We do get wrapped up in it, but we don't have to get wrapped up in it, because that is what discourages us. So don't be discouraged. Try not to be discouraged. Overcome that. See it from a life review perspective. Once you're no longer on this earth, once you have passed away, and you're looking back at your life, you're going to say, wow, man, I took it so hard. Man, I took that life hard. I mean, I was emotional about everything, for instance. When from that point of view, you look at this life and you see the amazing things that we are going through. It's not simple. It is very complicated. And that's why we chose to be here at this time, because the immense soul wisdom that we gain from this time right now can't be compared to anything else. It cannot be compared to anything else. That is what I'm hearing right now. What we are learning, the wisdom that we are learning right now cannot be compared to anything else. It is so immense. Congratulations. I think I said that one at a time. It's not easy, but look how fabulous it is. It's really odd how we have to look at things right now. Oh, they help us. They help me look at things differently, or just from a new perspective, not from the controlled perspective, but from the freedom, the perspective of coming into sovereignty, coming into freedoms, and not being confined within the era of dominance behaviors. Okay, so I think it's just to encourage you to appreciate and really enjoy what you are learning right now. The wisdom that you are gaining is what this message probably is. Well, I'll have to listen to it again, but it is amazing. And it is a very special time. Thank you so much for being here. And please stay tuned, because there's a lot more to come.